Guys, all out airsoft here. I'm going to teach you guys how to make a pole pin smoke grenade for airsoft and or paintball. This should work with anything. So the outcome of this video will be your grenade and your pole pin, which I will teach you how to make both of this in very big detail. So what we'll be having is, to start off, you'll need your grenade, you'll need some scissors, some scotch tape, and 2 matches per grenade that you're going to make. I have quite a few matches because I'm going to make a lot of these to sell to a good friend. So what we're gonna have is take your starting grenade, any color. I'll go ahead and tell you these are TNT FIREWORKS. I got 9 of them for around 20 bucks at the TNT store. Right now it's during the 4th of July. You guys should see this everywhere. So go ahead and you take your firework, any color you want. It's up to you. And you take 2 matches. Strike anywhere works also, because if your pole pin seems to not strike it, you can always take the grenade itself and strike it on the ground, and it'll like. I do prefer the pole pin a little bit more because it's more action than the strike. But what you have to do is you take your fuse. As you can see, the 2 matches. You take your fuse and you put it in between. Here, I'll try getting it good for you guys. You put it like that, so the fuse is in the middle of the matches, or you can also puff it out. So see how it's laying on top? You do want your fuse touching the red, just like that is what you want. And you can see the wood from the matches are actually pushing the bomb out of the way, making it hard to tape. So what we'll do is, knowing that the matches are flush, we'll look and we'll cut to where it will sit perfectly. So this is where your scissors come in handy. So you cut the wood. Okay, I've got it cut. Same thing applies though. So now it'll sit in the fuse perfect without disrupting the bomb. So you can go ahead and lay that down. You want a good maybe 3 or 4 inches of tape. Yeah, 3 inches probably is what you want. Go ahead and stick that on something just to let it dangle. This is where it comes where it's really effective to have 2 people. So what you want to do is you want to take your fuse and your matches, and you want to line them up. So as you can see, that my fuse is touching the red is what you want, guys. You want your fuse touching the red. This is where it gets kind of tricky. You'll need to take your tape, and you'll need to tape it. And I was questionable about this when I was first trying it out, that the fuse may not light through the tape, not travel through down to the bomb. But when I tested it, I was amazed. I never would have thought that would actually work, and I thought this was kind of a stupid idea. So again, I'm just going to show you guys. You want to wrap nice and snug around the 2 matches. Snug. Keep it tight. Because what happens when it's not tight is your fuse slides. See that? So when you go to strike it, all that'll come out is your fuse, not lit. So you do want it to stay snug. So what you do is you squeeze it. I like putting them inside the matches sometimes, because the fuse inside the matches, because that way it stays snug between the 2 pieces of match, where it won't move. But at the same time, you can just tightly tape them all together. It does take, sometimes you don't want to cover up the top of the fuse, because obviously it won't light that way. So now that you have it nice and snug to where your fuse won't slide, mine's still sliding, see? That's a problem. So you want to, again, you have to unwrap it and keep it tight. Since I have a complete one, where we're at now, right here, I'll just use this. So my fuse isn't sliding, not this one. See, not sliding. So that's a very good one. I guess on this one you can also tape towards the bottom, because that's where most of the tug would be. But now that you have this, we'll move on to this is done. Your bomb part is done. So now you want to move on to your matches. So what we have here is we have a paper clip. You'll also need a paper clip. Just unravel it, make it into a cool pin, easy to pull. You're also going to need a rubber band, just any rubber band, one that's not brittle at least, and a match box striker pad. Well, you can see these on any match box that you go to strike anything on the side of the matches. That's what you need. So go ahead and cut that out. I've cut it out of the box. I have some white ends and I want to kind of clean up here, but cut it off the box. You want to fold it so the striking is inside, symmetrical. You want to make it so close. You want to make it so there's nothing apart from it. And that is all you need. And so for this, that's it. Then you take your bomb and you place it inside the match box, just like that. So your matches are sitting in. You take your rubber band next, and what you want to do is you kind of want to pinpoint it so it's where the matches are. See, my match heads are right here, and I'm going to put it down. So when I pull, there'll be more force tugging on the matches, making it more strikeful. You want to wrap it 2 or 3 times, not too tight to where your matches won't come out. See, my matches are sliding. That's perfect. For me, I just did it twice, and then put the third one over top. So then take your paper clip that you have unfolded and made into a pin and put it inside the top of the match card to come out like that. Then easy enough. This can also be done with copper wire, anything you want to deck it out, make it cool, anything like that. You then take your paper clip and you're done. That is your Matchbox pull pin lighter. What you do is you keep this and you hold onto the bomb and you just pull. You do want to add a little bit of force to the top of the match heads, so kind of hold your, what I do is I'll kind of pinch my fingers down on them, so across, and then I'll pull this. And at the same time, I can also pull the pin if you have enough force, enough pull, without letting your striker come out, your fuse. And it'll light the matches, which then you can throw the bomb. As you know, I'm indoors. It's 10:20 right now. I don't really want to go outside and start lighting fireworks. I'll put a link in the description below to show you guys the test of this firework. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. This is All Out Airsoft.